Great. Well, I'm out in the Germain Robin cellars out in Redwood Valley, and I'm standing in front of a bunch of 9-liter casks that we had made from us by Vicard. These are Limousin casks. And small casks have been getting a lot of press lately because a lot of the startup craft whiskey producers, notably Tuttletown, are aging in small casks so they can get a product on the market that's good in the shortest period of time. It's expensive starting a whiskey house. You want to be able to sell product as fast as you can. Anyway, what do we use them for? We basically use them for two things. One is for experiments, and because aging is oxygenation of the distilled spirit through the medium of the oak casks, and it's also digestion of the elements that make up oak by the alcohol in the distillate. And it's the passage of time for internal changes to happen inside the product. And you can accelerate quite a bit of that by using a small cask because the ratio between the interior surface area of the oak and the product itself is so much greater. This is 9 liters, and our regular barrels are 350 liters. So this greatly accelerates the oxygenation, and it also accelerates the absorption of flavors from the oak. So what we use it for is, like, here's a blend A from 2007. Joe's put it in here. This is probably headed for the XL. He's put a bunch of it in here to see what it's going to be like, because a year in this is like 5 or 6 years in a standard barrel. So he can learn in 3 or 4 months what this is going to be like in 2 or 3 years when he starts putting together the blend. So that's one of the uses we have for it. And the other one we have it for is we do experiments. You can experiment with a blend, put it together, put it inside one of these small oak casks, and see what it's going to be like. We did an awful lot of that when we did fluid dynamics. And then we also use them to finish things that we're trying to, small quantity things that we're trying to produce. For example, our cask 17, which we sell for $1,200. What we've done is taken our best products and put them into one of these casks and let them age for another year, which is adding 6 years in apparent age to it, and then bottling that. That makes 12 bottles of brandy. But for production, which is where the issue is right now, our sense is that oxygenation, absorption of flavors, and the internal changes are somewhat different and subtler and more complex if they happen over a period of time. And there is really, in essence, no way of replacing what happens to one of these products when they're inside a big barrel and they simply sit there for 7, 10, 15, 25 years. That you get there's a richness and a maturity that you get that in effect cannot be accelerated. And so when we're making production brandy, we use large casks.